Hey guys, what is up? Happy January. I am stoked to be finally doing a live video. It took me 3 weeks to get back into it, but want to make sure that everyone was fully awake after the holidays, including myself. So today's topic, high performing waitlist funnel. What is that? Today, I'm going to be dissecting a couple of landing pages that creators have put together that have effectively converted someone that lands on the page to an email subscriber. Why does this even matter? First off, if you guys are looking for resources and help with your upcoming launch, or you want to have help scaling your physical product, go to Khierstyn.com. I'd love to work with you. Apart from this, what is a waitlist funnel and why does this even matter? So a waitlist funnel, when you are gearing up for a future product launch, you have to have a spot for people to virtually raise their hand and say, I'm interested in learning more. So traditionally, what has happened is people will create a audience or a tribe, aka an email list. So when you go to launch your product, be it Kickstarter, Shopify, or whatnot, you want to have a spot where you can send people online if they are interested in learning more and maybe even securing a pre-launch discount to ensure that you have sales from day one. And today we're going to talk about why this is important to have an effective, high-performing waitlist funnel and actually put some effort into that, and why this can really make or break your audience building efforts for launch. So in terms of this, let's jump in. So a waitlist funnel is known online as a landing page. So a landing page is going to be something that's hosted on your website and will be a spot that has product information as well as an email sign-up form. If someone wants to join your waitlist and get notified when you're live, then this is where a landing page and what its job is. So first thing, I'm going to share my screen and actually show you guys an example of a proven waitlist funnel that I used for one of our launches a couple years ago that ended up doing about $175,000 worth of pre-orders. Let me try sharing my screen. Oh, 1 second. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So on the, I think, right-hand side of the screen, you're going to see a campaign that I worked with a couple years back, Sago Mini. So the product for Sago Mini is a really awesome pillow playset. What it means is it is a throw pillow that converts into a children's play area. And their team designed this very simple landing page that when we were driving Facebook traffic to it was converting at over 40%. So what does that mean? For every 100 people that come to this website, 40 people subscribe, which is phenomenal. That's a really great rate. The industry average is about 10 to 12%. So to have something that performs 40% or higher is a very effective, high-performing landing page. So this is an example of something that as soon as you commit to launching a new product, you want to start to raise awareness for that product to make sure that you have sales from day one. And if you follow any of my other Kickstarter crowdfunding advice, you will understand the importance of why you have that and why you need to have the audience going into Kickstarter. And if you don't, be sure to go to Khierstyn.com for resources on learning more about Kickstarter launch strategy and how the waitlist funnel really plays an integral part in that. So Khierstyn.com. So what goes behind a powerful landing page? So the first thing is that I bet when you first see this, you really understand instantly within the first 10 to 15 seconds exactly what the product is. A landing page is designed to do two things. It's designed to either, when someone lands on it, get them to leave or subscribe. Okay, you don't want to distract them with other fluff. So you could see the only thing that I'm asking the visitor to do is subscribe. So Sago Mini pillow playsets, this throw pillow unfolds into a play kitchen and comes with props for imaginative play. When it's tidy up time, it all folds back into a pillow. Receive 30% off when we're live. It's part pillow, part toy, the first playset of its kind. Okay. And then when we go down, so you'll see like in the header up here, I am pretty much, as a customer who came to this website, I know exactly what this product is. I know what the next step this website wants me to do, which is subscribe when we receive 30% off. So that makes sense. I could put my email in here and I reserve my discount, and I understand that it's a pre-order and I will be notified when this project is live. Okay. So the top section here, without even needing to scroll down, I know pretty much at a high level what this is about and whether I'm interested or not. Okay. That is the job of the header section. You want to make anyone who comes to your website is essentially, they may or may not have heard of you before. So you have to treat every person as if they are a cold visitor, as in someone who has never heard of your brand before. And you want to make it easy for people to understand what this is and what you want them to do. And that is exactly the job of the header section. So in terms of the first point I'm making about how to create a high converting landing page, make the customer's job easy. What do you want them to do? Okay. And this is why you want to have all the information you need in the header section. So it's easy, clear, concise. They understand your product, why it's different, and what is the next step if they want to be involved. Okay. That is point number one. If we go down, you could see this landing page is not very long, but for some people that want a little bit more information, you'll find, depending on the page, roughly 30 to 40% of your visitors will actually scroll down for a little bit more information just to make sure they understand prior to giving their email address, right? And so in here, we at a high level have pulled what from when Saigo Mini did play testing and got feedback from actual customers using the pillow playset in their office, they were able to summarize what the top 3 benefits that people were most excited about. So while there were 10 different benefits that make the Saigo Mini extremely awesome as a product, they summarize the top 3 to keep it really, really simple. Okay, and that's what this is. And then just to make sure you're recapturing traffic that is coming to your website and that have scrolled all the way down, you have another spot that just reiterates, hey, you like what you see? Be sure to reserve your discount by entering in your email address here. Okay, so this is an example of a high performing landing page, and what makes it so good is that in the header, you make the consumer's job is easy by having a succinct description of what this is and why it's different and what the next step is. Landing pages that do not perform well, they aren't clear with their message of exactly what their product is and how it is different. Essentially, what is the result this product is going to give your customer in their life? Essentially, why are they excited about it? Or why should they be excited about it? Your header up here above the fold, before I even scroll down, has to convey that succinctly. You may not have a product image that clearly shows your product, or more times than not, this call to action box will be somewhere halfway down the page and buried. So when I see landing pages that are not performing well, it's usually one of those 3 things. It's an inability to really connect with the customer. So you really want to treat this above the fold area as gold. And that is going to be the key to you having a high performing waitlist funnel that connects with your visitor and brings in an email. If you are, by the way, looking for help with your product launch, be sure to head to Khierstyn.com. And we have free resources as well as information on how to work with me. And if you have a great product, I do want to hear from you. Let's head over to another example of a website that I really like. So the difference between the Saigo Mini and Unspun Narrative website is that this is a landing page. So this is a one-page website that doesn't have any options for people to click off to the blog, social media, and that is intentional. If you, however, have your website, so let's just say in the case where you're selling multiple products and you're getting ready for a new product to launch. This is the case where with Unspun Narrative, you would have a full website, but however, on the main page, you are going to make it obvious that something new and something exciting is coming. So what I love about the Unspun Narrative page is that it's very clean. It's very front and center with what Unspun Narrative is, and then what is next. And then get the inside scoop is how to sign up. Okay, so again, this is in practice with a fully functional website. So with a landing page, you have two options. You could either have if you have a full website, just make sure that the new launch is front and center of the conversation. Alternatively, you can create a separate landing page where, for example, you may do unspunnarrative.com/Kickstarter, and then that would be a designated landing page scoped out like this, okay? So yeah, that's it. And then another example of a landing page for us right now that is performing over 40% is the Havlar personal safe. So what we've done here is, again, we followed the same practice of just, proof is in the pudding, this works. So we have a teaser video, we have an understanding of exactly what this product is and what is the result or benefit this really gives someone in their life. And then what is the next step? Okay, it's available for pre-order. Enter your email below to lock in 40% off. Okay, just like that. And then again, we've taken customer feedback for the most exciting feature benefit combination and made sure to highlight those on the website. So with a landing page, I believe in the less is more ethos, where if you try to cram everything on here that what your customers love about your product, it is going to confuse them. So treat your landing page like the Coles Notes version of this. As you can see, this is pretty short. So again, with Havlar, we can have put on like 10 different features and benefits. We could have introduced all the colors. We could have thrown everything at them. However, landing page is less is more. And then we treat, when people come onto our email list, we have with our clients, we actually build out a full email content plan that will start to introduce the rest of the product with the pricing, the colors, what, some behind the scenes testimonials, that sort of thing. So in terms of educating your customer on the rest of your product, don't think that your landing page has to have everything amazing on it, right? So less is more, and use the rest of what is awesome about your product to create a really solid email communication plan. So that is the trick to, or what not to, get cold traffic into a raving fan stoked about buying your product, okay? So with that being said, those are my tips today on how to create a high converting landing page. This is so important. If you don't have a page that easily conveys in 1 to 2 sentences what your product does and why someone should be excited about it, then if you start to spend any money driving traffic through Facebook or even, any awareness building that you do, you're going to have a really hard time building your email list. So this is really the first step that you got to nail. And that's it. So again, if you are looking for help with your product launch, or you have a current physical product that you are looking for help scaling, be sure to go to Khierstyn.com. I'd love to work with you. Apart from that, thank you so much for checking into today's video. I'll talk to you soon.